What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another exciting episode of Forever News! Today, yes, there's some exciting news, some interesting news, all that jazz, because as Jump Festa 2021 continues, we got some stuff to report on. The big story that we're going to get into here shortly is the comments from the creator of My Hero Academia, Kohei Horikoshi, about the future of the series and its wrap-up. Yes, people, you're hearing it correctly. You are hearing it, unfortunately, correctly. Again, according to this statement coming out of Jump Festa, we will read it, but yeah. I don't even know how to feel right now. Next up, we got a story. Chainsaw Man 2. We got a little bit of insight from Tatsuki Fujimoto. And to be honest with you, like, a part of me, because I trust the author, I'm like, cool beans. But then another part of me, I'm like, I don't know, regarding him giving us a bit of insight regarding what Chainsaw Man 2 is going to be about. And I believe even the title of the next arc, or, you know, because part 1, Chainsaw Man 1, was titled the public safety arc. This one, we got the title and whatnot. But yeah, we will be getting into that. The series by the creator of Death Note, Platinum End, is getting an anime. We'll be talking about that as well. I trust their pen game. I had read the first chapter or two back in the day, maybe even the first volume, and it was insane, but it is finally getting an anime, which makes sense because it's on the wrap-up point. But yeah, big news. And we got some other cool tidbits coming out of Jump Festa as well, like some upcoming manga covers and things of that nature, Gintama, a whole bunch of cool stuff. So we'll be diving into all of it, but those are the main topics we got. And if you want to follow any of the other topics or any things that we'll be talking about, timestamps will be available in the description below. But yeah, let's jump into another episode of Forever News! The only news source that provides anything and everything anime and manga related. And we don't bore you. We get into it. Let's do it.
I say we gonna do what we do, no matter how you move, make your move. That's how it be, though.
Okay, so let's start off with something light. Let's start off with a couple of manga covers that were released. I thought it was pretty interesting. For starters, Chainsaw Man Volume 10 got Makima on the cover, looking amazing, and I will be collecting all of the Chainsaw Man manga volumes, but that is definitely a really dope cover. There's also, which I believe it was already released, but the cover for My Hero Academia Volume 29 with Bakugo and Deku, and I like this cover as well, like Deku reaching out to Bakugo, which it's a change in the series' tone regarding Bakugo without getting into too many spoilers. Then this Boruto manga cover for volume 13. To be honest with you, this is one of the best manga covers the Boruto manga has had of all time. This actually makes you want to buy it, because like some of the other covers, and I don't know if that was Ukyo Kodachi's choice of like, yo, make them this way, why we always had those like inverted colors, and it looked cool and stuff, but it wasn't like necessarily, hey man, I gotta check out this volume or whatever. This cover, seeing Boruto, Sasuke, Hokage, Naruto, and Ishiki Otsutsuki going to blows, that is something that makes you want to pick it up. Even though, yeah, there's some spoilers and stuff like that, but this is a better approach, in my opinion, to the Boruto manga covers. Also, I think they're doing an overhaul in order to get these sales up, because y'all know that Boruto manga sales have been going down. I think that's why they're doing all this massive stuff, like the trailer we talked about last night of Kawaki and all of that jazz. They're trying to get the Boruto franchise to where it needs to be in terms of popularity and success. Next up, we got a new Jujutsu Kaisen anime character visual that was released, just showcasing some of the other characters in the series, some of the villains, some of the characters from the other classes and whatnot, and it looked pretty dope. Again, this is revving up for the second half and the next arc in the Jujutsu Kaisen anime. The author of Gintama, remember I told you guys that he was going to be doing a massive trolling of, he's drawing Demon Slayer characters, and anybody that goes to watch the upcoming Gintama film will get their hands on these exclusive drawings. Well, here's the actual drawing, and yeah, I mean, it looks like, you know, of course, Gintama style or whatever, but the troll is the golden gem. Screw the fact that, like, you know, it looks cool and all that jazz, Rengoku, all of that. Yeah, cool beans. But it's the fact that he's actually trolling people. Like, yeah, if you watch this, I know Demon Slayer is so popular, you'll get a free Demon Slayer drawing, like, so priceless. And I hope it works. That would be really interesting to see if, like, the ticket sales skyrocket just because he drew this. Next up, let's talk about what's going on with the creators of Death Note. We talked about them having some Death Note one-shots that was coming out, a full manga volume of one-shot stories. Well, apparently, they are actually getting an anime for their latest work, Platinum End. I want to say that manga was going on from 2015 till now. A lot of people are telling me that it's wrapping up. It's on its epilogue. It's probably about to end soon, which makes sense. They usually like to have their manga over with and then get an anime adaptation. But it's been announced that the Platinum End series will be getting an anime, which is really, I guarantee it's going to be shocking at the very least, and I'm interested to see what the popularity is going to be like. But Platinum End has also reached 4.5 million copies in circulation. This anime is going to be do or die for it, because again, 4.5 million in 5 years is not the greatest, but this anime could make the manga sales skyrocket, so we gotta wait and see. And apparently the Platinum End anime has been announced for fall of 2021, so we won't have to wait too long. I mean, fall is kind of a ways off, and it'll be by Studio Signal MD. I'm not sure who they are or what they've done, but we got a key visual, and it looks really cool. Honestly, from what I remember, the first couple chapters, it was absolutely insane and very shocking and graphic, so I'm interested to see how they're going to handle this. But again, from the creators of Death Note, from the creators of Bakuman, Platinum End, anime, fall 2021, I imagine that this is going to be talked about at the very least by a lot of people. So next up, some Chainsaw Man 2 news. Now, of course, everybody knows by now that Chainsaw Man's original manga has come to a close, and they announced at the end that there's going to be a sequel manga series in Shonen Jump Plus. Well, one of the editors on behalf of the author Tatsuki Fujimoto went to Jump Festa, and he gave a little bit of insight, and to be honest with you, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Let's read. Tatsuki Fujimoto at Jump Festa 2021, the general idea for Chainsaw Man Part 2 is to have Denji go to school. And it says Part 2 is the school edition, and it says Part 2 is officially called the Academy Arc. And to be honest with you, I'm not too fond of them pushing this whole school idea. Again, I trust Tatsuki Fujimoto. I'm currently reading Fire Punch. It's godlike. I've, of course, went through Chainsaw Man as one of my favorite manga, and I trust that he's going to be able to make it interesting and exciting. But me, you know, being in my late 20s and stuff, I'm not that excited about high school. I'm just not. So, like, them going to high school, putting Denji in high school when I was really excited, like, oh, it feels older, he has a job and stuff like that. I'm not enthusiastic about it. Again, I'm imagining that Tatsuki Fujimoto is going to wow us all and surprise us all, and this also makes for an interesting setting. But yeah, I'm not too like, oh my god, high school, yes, even though I know that's like a part of Japanese culture, and that's like a big thing, that's supposedly like the grand time of life or whatever, but I'm just not too enthusiastic about it. But we gotta wait and see. Either way, again, Chainsaw Man 2, the Academy Arc. Okay, next up, the My Hero Academia news. So for starters, we have a preview teaser for the upcoming season. It's a brand new one of season 5 of My Hero Academia. Honestly, the visuals look great, the animation looks great, so people that are worrying that the movie is going to mess with things, fear not, because I think we're in good hands in terms of, like, yeah, they're handling it properly, because I like the trailer. It looks dope. It's the first half is not going to be exactly what fans are really hyped for, the My Villain Academia stuff. Seems as though, like, this is going to focus in on the Shinzo stuff and, like, developing Deku, Bakugo, and Todoroki, and just all of Class 1A, but the trailer looks really cool. I mean, it's not explosive or anything like that, but that's usually par for the course for My Hero Academia. Like, one half of the season, usually it's the later half, is, like, kind of tame, mild, and then the other half of the season is usually crazy explosive. So that's par for the course, and again, I'm excited for it. But the big thing, I'm sure everybody clicked on this video for: My Hero Academia manga is ending. Well, we got some comments from Kohei Horikoshi, the creator, and we don't know, anything can happen at this point. I mean, he did say that the Heroes Rising film was going to be the last one, and here we are getting another one. But let's read his comment. Thank you for your continued support of My Hero Academia. Next year there will be a season 5 of the anime, the 3rd movie, an art exhibition, and more. I'll do my best to make the manga exciting too. I think it will probably reach the conclusion soon, so I will do my best so you can enjoy it until the end. I want to draw how to take a step forward, how to stand firm, how to stand up again when things are tough or you are in pain, when you're feeling like you're at a dead end. When I checked the schedule, I saw Aizawa's voice actor will be on stage all day tomorrow. Good luck, Suwabe-san. That's all from me, plus ultra. So here's the thing, right? Because he could very well just be that talking in regards to the fact that it's coming to an end, the academia portion. It could be that, you know, he's not mentioning the fact that, yeah, this manga is coming to an end, but My Hero Profession or My Hero Global or Hero Society, whatever the heck you want to call it, if there was to be a sequel series, could very well be coming on the way, and that's what he could mean, that he's reaching the conclusion. Because at the end of the day, if you're reading the manga right now, yeah, it's at a very, very high climax, but part of me is just worried, like, yo, is he gonna, like, there's no way, because it just feels like even so, there's still so many loose threads that he would have to handle within a short amount of time, wrapping this, like, whole, you know, arc that we're in the manga right now in order to make it all answer a lot of questions and stuff. And I hope that's not the case, because it's gonna feel extremely rushed if everything gets done in this final war. Hopefully, again, he's talking about the academia portion is reaching the conclusion, and we're going to actually have like a sequel, because it just makes more sense. So yeah, I don't know, but it's definitely saddening, and I can imagine like a lot of people are feeling it right now, because a lot of people love My Hero. My Hero Academia is huge, and that's one of the main reasons why I don't think they're going to end it. I don't think that it's going to conclude the entirety of it. I think maybe, potentially, again, it's going to be the academia portion, and we're going to get a time skip, but only time will tell. And at the end of the day, he did say we're reaching the conclusion, so yeah. Curious what you guys think about all the stories we talked about today. Again, we had the main ones of Chainsaw Man Part 2, High School. I trust Tatsuki Fujimoto, and that's the best thing I can say. Is like, he made Chainsaw Man, and I had no expectation when I went in, and I ended up falling in love with it and it becoming one of my favorites. So we'll see. Also, Platinum End. What do you guys think? Are you excited for the anime? Again, fall 2021. I'm not familiar with the studio, but Obata and Oba, I know their pen game. We know Death Note, and it also makes sense why they're putting out those Death Note one-shot stories, that manga volume, probably in anticipation and hype for the upcoming Platinum End anime. Your thoughts on all the manga volumes and all the little tidbits about Jump Festa 2021 we've gotten thus far, and your thoughts on My Hero Academia. Koei Horikoshi seemingly saying that he's reaching the conclusion, the climax of the story. If it is the end of My Hero, wow, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it should be ending right now. Again, maybe the manga has a whole bunch more story, and maybe he could have still another year, and that's what he's referring to, like he's gonna wrap everything up in another year or so. I don't know. It'll be rushed if it ends tomorrow, I just gotta say. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit that bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, boy. Have an awesome day. Peace in. And yo, this might be the end of My Hero. No!
It's nights like this, and times like this,
What's that?
that I can give another hit. But I've got this inside a switch, a natural bliss, but that I